Let's do my first firewood splitting with my old axe. Let's do that. Oh boy. One thing is sure is poplar tree is easy to split. Good day, gentlemen and ladies. I'm going to attempt to paint that high luxury stove. This stove is, I don't have my glasses. It's 426D Delta. And that stove, it's the, I need a tune up, that's for sure. A new paint, definitely. And it's the one with the nice round. So, first of all, I need to drill out all the holes, unscrew everything in here on each side. So I will keep the camera running so you folks witness that painting achievement, and no yellow paint will be involved. I'm still gonna use the leftover paint that I had. It's Corrostop. What's the name of the store? It's BMR. So the store or here it's Pauvin Bouchard, which I don't have the. All right. So stick around, enjoy the music, and thank you very kindly for all your support of my series of Coleman stove and all other various type of stove that I have. The history linked behind these stove. Like I start with the RCAF, then some army stove also. So yeah. All right, let's start to do that. Alright folks, so as you just witnessed, is I drill out all the rivets from the cover and all the attachment hardware all around. So in the next part of the video, what I'm going to do is just clean all the grease out. So what I'm going to do is just use dish soap outside when it's gonna be warmer and rinse off all the rinse. So that will be it for this part of the video. For me it was a good 15 minutes of drilling. Then the rest of the day I'm gonna make these shine again. There's still some rivets left on it, and I'm gonna clean it. Alright, stick around.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, put him in the longboat until he's sober. Put him in the longboat until he's sober. Put him in the longboat until he's sober. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. She rises early in the morning. Pull out the plug and wet him all over. Pull out the plug and wet him all over. Pull out the plug and wet him all over. Early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises early in the morning. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Put him in the scows to the husband's son. Put him in the scows to the husband's son. Put him in the scows to the husband's son. Early in the morning, way hey up, she rises, way hey up, she rises, way hey up, she rises early in the morning, early in the morning, early in the morning. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunk?
Alright folks, so there's some tough grease, and I suspect it's food grease, maybe bacon long time ago. So I'm gonna use a sander for the rest, so stick around. The next step after is use acetone, so that's what I'm going to use, and a professional brand to remove that grease. Alright. I don't know what was that grease, but it was not for mechanic, it was not for food, and that's something I'm suspecting something else, which is totally illegal. All right. Other than that, the only thing I have to do now is just wait for drying. With acetone, it's quite quick, but I will sand it with the paper sander. All right, stick around. We're still Saturday. I couldn't stop. So I unrust all the tube, the manifold. I unrust also the reservoir, the tank, the fuel tank around the filling port, and also the generator and under. I unrust the cooking plate under the burners. And sadly, I have to report them the one of the bumpers, the two of them are pierced because of corrosion. I have a feeling that it was left outside because they don't have a tendency to rust And that stove was made in the 1974. It is printed in there. It is tough going, but 1074. So yeah. So that should be tomorrow. Should be ready for painting. Right now I need to dust off the garage because I use the grinder, the steel brush grinder. I use also the sandpaper. I did also the cover, which I bent because I dropped it on the ground, and you're gonna see a light fix right there. When you have the proper pair of pliers, steel pliers, it's easy to fix. Like I say, I give back the original shape of so many Coleman stove when I was in infantry. Then it's almost my first nature human. It's a nature for me how to give back their shape. All right. So all right. I guess I'm due for the paint. That's the easiest part. And then after 2-3 days, we'll do the rivet back. So thank you again. Stick around. Well, folks, this is the 2 ice remaining from that spot in front of the tree. However, I forget to mention to you that the base of the tree, it's all ice up here. So you can see my foot there. It's all ice all around. But like I told you on my last video, for the one who guessed that the early May was melted, well, you're right on. So you can see the grass getting green. And I did this morning when it was cool, did resurface the main entrance. So it was good. All right. So tomorrow it will be on Sunday. It will be the paint day on my stove. All right. And thank you. Good day, gentlemen and ladies. While waiting for the my stove to get dry after the cleaning, we're Sunday in the afternoon. It's getting nice outside. It's almost 15 degrees Celsius, but windy. It will be the first time for cutting free firewood, which I had on marketplace on Facebook. And just a safety point, each time before I go cut wood, I refresh my memory about safety protection, safety ways of cutting firewood. We have many videos to look at, made by outstanding safety organization, provincial, federal level, and also in the States. Various chainsaw company made videos also. But for me, by making a bag where all my personal protective equipment, the PPE, is located, it's easier to grab it on, throw that in my trunk of my car, and it's easier. So in my bag, I have my safety boots. I've got also my safety glasses, which is inside of my clean soil. I've got my cutting pants. I've got my safety helmet. And why the safety glasses? Again, the front shield, as you see here, are only good for sawdust. They're not going to protect you against throwing object like a steel or other piece of wood. Many times they go through that like butter. So yes. So that was my safety message. And let's keep our body parts all together. We're trying hard. And yes, in my personal experience, I did had my safety pants once. If you remember, I've got older safety pants that a lot of commented because they get cut twice. And I have a little scar on my foot when I decide to buy these safety boots. So that's the reason why. So let's go cut some firewood. Very short video on that because I want to do that video mainly for the Coleman stove that I'm painting, renovating. All right, stick around. You see that first aid kit? Well, I've got first aid kit on my tractor, inside my car, inside my house at 3 different various places. But do carry a personal protective first aid kit on you on your belt. So as a kind, remember if you need to patch yourself like I did too. I've got a lot of experience in that domain. All right, cheers. Well, I'm all set up. I inspect my trailer. I did grease the bearing. I inflate the tower to the proper tower pressure. Also, I've got my 2 chainsaws, mainly the steel, and I have my own blade as a backup. I've gas, the proper spring summer oil, chainsaw oil. Tower have been checked on my wheelbarrow. I've got my chainsaw maintenance kit. As you can see there, I've got the spare chain in there. Like you see the envelope there, that's what it is. I got the hammer. I have all my wedges, my PPE bag. As you see, I've got a lot of cargo straps, aircraft rated, and everything is connected. I just need to put my jacket because it's quite cool today. Nice and sunny, but it's 14 degrees Celsius, but windy and cool. So yeah. I also bring water, very important. All right, stick around, let's see how it looks. Cheers. I am on the spot, so there's a pile of firewood there, which I will have. There's a lot of big firewood. There's also firewood there, but I don't have access. So we'll start doing that, and that will be very quietly my first firewood making of the year. All right. Cheers. Folks, don't mind my hairstyle. I'm due for a military haircut tomorrow morning. I've got 2 wheelbarrow carry up from down there, so I've got almost 2 rows full. No, I say 2, it's 3. Look at the beautiful view of Saguenay River. Just for your... I am in North Chicoutimi. Chicoutimi is on the other side across the river, and I'm at 6 kilometers that way towards the west. All right, this is the east, the north, it's more like that. And beautiful house. There's another house will be built here, so that's why they are on their way to get rid of the firewood. Yeah. All right, so life is good. Cheers. Well, gentlemen, I just arrived. It was pretty good at parking. Went straight through. Alright, so this is a pretty wet, heavy load of firewood. I've got basically 3/4 is poplar tree, and the other one is very light spruce but hot burning. So yeah, life is pretty good. So let's go. So during the week, I'm gonna start to split this firewood and start to stack it up. Slowly but surely, get me in great shape. All right. So yeah, I love it. Pretty good. All right. Cheers. Good day, gentlemen and ladies. It's official now. All my snow is melted, even the ice of the base of this tree. And I would like to thanks very kindly Chris from Chris Overlook. Watershed Overlook. Sorry, Chris. So for giving me this ID, and that little puppy dog that you're hearing is the new puppy dog of my neighbor Gaetan, and I forgot the name. Anyway, so the reason I'm having my firefighter boots is I'm going to do some wood splitting. So we're Monday the 5th, and yeah, like I told you, the grass has been growing. So spring is in the air, but tomorrow a lot of rain. So all right, stick around. Cheers. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you watch all my Monday evening wood splitting. Now the reason why I have my personal old firefighter boots is because of the protection here. Sometimes I do receive I don't want to have a goaler pad in front of my legs, but it sure ain't gonna hurt. So good high glass protection, and that should do the trick. Let's do my first firewood splitting with my old axe, which has been battle damage, and but it still do the trick. Yeah, so let's do that. Oh boy. One thing is sure is poplar tree is easy to split. I don't have to go too much what spruce log will do. Maybe I need to there we go. Perhaps it will be a good time for music for you folks. Oh, that's a wet one. Look at that. It smells too. For your information, for my wood consumption, this is 70 cubic feet of firewood. I mean, it's 10 feet long, 4 feet large, and 1.75 feet high. So it's 70 cubic feet, and it's 56 cubic feet roughly for one phase cord. So with I'd say with the I will need roughly 15 of these full of firewood to meet my yearly firewood consumption, which more than plenty, and I have some left too. About, so let's say instead of 15, this is the 15 one, the 14. So I still have 13, between 12 to 13 trailer load to do. So that's going to be an interesting summer or spring. I'm hoping to do that in the month of May or June, between flying and the days off and stuff like that. So all right, let's go paint that stove tomorrow. Cheers. Good day, gentlemen and ladies. Today we are Wednesday the 7th of May, and I am about to edit this video. Now, as you can see behind me, the green paint is such a quality that it's not dry yet, and also I have to put another coat, and I didn't have any paint thinner, so I went to buy some paint thinner. All right, and I was missing also red paint, as you can see, to paint the fuel tank, the fuel reservoir for the naphtha, and I was missing some brush. Now and that's the reason why I'm gonna cut that video, finish that video there. And I think they do reproduce themselves when they leave alone, so that will be a subject on another video. But let's say this is my whole chance on the right, and on the left it's a newer version, same model number, and I will explain to you in detail. Sometimes it pays to look around on market phase. Outstanding gentlemen that I met. So that's enough of that about that story. I also paint the wings, the windbreaker. I unrust everything. Everything is there. However, I have some yellow paint involved in that project. I've got some there. So yeah. So again, thank you very kindly for all your standing support, comment. And by the way, Marie-Ange will thank you, all of you. She already tell me she's working hard right now, but thank you all of you good folks on her behalf for the very nice supporting word that she does care about all your comment. I mean, she started videos since 2018. She's growing up. You all see her growing up. So and she's planning to go back here. Let's say she's missing me a lot, and so as I. So am I. So I am missing her a lot since I'm here. It's already been 4 years since I'm here, guys. Like, whew, time goes so fast. All right. So thank you again. Remember, folks. Life is very good. It's pouring rain outside. Like you can see, all my windows is quite wet. But yeah, so take care of yourself. Thank you kindly, and life is good. All right. Cheers.